Hold there, knave. The Yorkie of the Shire stands before thee, asking art thou friend or foe? If thou art friend, then join me now, which will return to Galarian. If thou art foe, then vanish thee back to the world wound, and I shall deal with thee later. Now, grab your shields, your armor, your swords, and your shiny helmets. We're here for a long one, I think. We're going to take Drezen. We should be rested, yes. Good. First of all, the armies. And just one more. That's a small army there done. Everyone hurt? Restored. Soldiers came across a group of riders on fatigued horses. They were desperately fending off demon attacks. After what had clearly been a long pursuit, the Crusaders slew the fiends and questioned the travellers. The riders turned out to be escaped prisoners from the demons' mines outside Drezen. They had killed their cultist guards and stolen the horses. According to them, the guards knew nothing of the commander's forces, so hopefully his offensive will catch Drezen unawares. Having driven out the monsters, the Crusaders discovered that which had drawn their attention: graves. During their retreat from the Lost Chapel, its last defenders stopped here to bury their comrades, whose wounds were too severe. They cleansed and sensed God's blessing the ground where the faithful warriors were laid to rest. Energy points increased. Champions cannot be there. These rangers can. Meanwhile, they cannot join them. But they can join these. That starts with a new army. Chief Agiboya, I think we'll go for you. Pursue. Right, first up, try and take these down as much as possible. Even though there are only 3 left, they can put several out of action. Your reaction is not good. Take these down. Poison ones. Almost all done already. Bolter's going down. The next consideration, I mean, apart from the fact that these are almost dead, the next consideration I had here was that they can do that detonation thing that saps people from every stack. We are. The way is clear. The last enemy fortress blocking the commander's triumphant army's advance has fallen. The soldiers are more than happy to spend the night beneath the shelter of its fortified walls. The road to Drezen is clear. Again, despite some of the others being sort of powerful, we need to take this stack down before it turns off. Numerous people. Fear attack. It's not going to use them now. Fine. I don't think it will when it's right next to our people. That does less. Okay, we should cope readily with this. 14 units more on their side. What first appears to be a stone enclosure used for demonic sacrifices actually turned out to be a desecrated ancient shrine where Sarkorian druids once offered their prayers to many ages past. Soon, it will once again become a bastion of peace and spiritual fortitude. The Minotaur tossers. They need to go down. So do these. Block his way. That's fine. Painful, but we can deal with it. Ah, right. It's true. I forgot about that issue. Now then. Here we go. In we go. And so, to battle. To battle, my friends. That will not work. Get down here and prepare to move away. We'll be healing them again. Self-healing. And away we go. Let me just check something. One moment. Apologies. I had a message from my dear lady wife to respond. Right, next up. Healing. And TikTok. The devil dog. Just to be here. They've got away. He'll be down. Heal self. We can deal with this. As long as she maintains the ability to heal. They need some healing first. You have no more. So, Might Evil. I don't know if it's only their damage to the bows that increases. 7 to 16. Now, as long as we wait, and we heal, and any attack by any of them will kill them. That's okay. They were over 300, so it's going to be a while. But she has enough healing, which means we don't have to lose anyone. 18, you must do better than this. Ah, now look. 784. We can heal everyone. 31, 31, 95, 95, and 8, 8. The forces of the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth have been destroyed, and now there is no obstacle to sending scouts within enemy territory. Their reports will make the supply line safe from sudden attacks. We'll take burning liquid. And do not trust traps. Start moving the new army forward. I thought there was something here, but it didn't show up before. Now it has. Now. Well, there's a shallow grave there, is there? No, let's go for it. Failed to sneak past some enemies. Not, I suspect, a problem. Not for us right now.
I see blood! Blood!
Well, I said not a problem. It appears we're going to need a rest afterwards. Well, it actually is.
I wonder what lies beyond.
That was a surprise. Alright, let's not be so cocky this time. Apparently that was a mighty army. Not mighty enough to withstand us on the second attack, but mighty nonetheless. Robin the Horde. First up, Robin. He was all some speed. Drone Nabasu. Clouded sky. Ow.
Don't hold back. Cover me. I saw down.
Confusion, huh?
Burn! Slice! Behead!
Toadie's down, unfortunate. But bearable. Meanwhile, why don't you get in on her? Oh, we've got another succubus.
I got this. Dust.
Well, that was painful.
Stab their backs. May I see your entrails, please?
Nabasu, please.
I'll loot your corpse. Let the attack commence! Your death awaits. Die, die, die!
Die! Are you still here?
Cover me!
Nabasu is down. Now we just need her to recover. Meantime, let's get everyone out of there. Clouded sky, we need you to come round from this. Shaken. Domination, 23 seconds. Mark Agnes, let's get away from there. Panic. All we need is them to come round. They're down to 19 seconds already. So keep everyone away. It should be fine. Seconds. We can keep her chasing Yorkie around until she recovers. It should be fine. How close is she now? 2 seconds. Should be it. And there we are. Out we go. I'll have a rest at the camp, of course, before heading out to Drezen. Actually, looking at the time, I think we will do Drezen tomorrow. We'll pick up this shallow grave, see what there is. And, get ready. We'll go to camp. Rest. Drezen will lie ahead of us tomorrow. No merchants needed here. Your army halts along a hill, and in the distance you see the walls of Drezen. Smoke rises over the city. Winged figures are circling in the sky above it, but they don't look like birds. Time to discuss strategy. It was once an unassailable fortress. Luckily for us, the demons destroyed a lot of defences when they stormed the city, and in 70 years they haven't gotten around to mending them. But this isn't going to be easy. Fortunately, most of the walls are still standing. Olivia stops, hearing the clamour of astonishment and jubilation outside the tent. The curtain moves aside, and Her Majesty Queen Galfrey of Mendev enters. Wearing opulent armour, with her famous long sword at her belt, the Queen smiled mischievously. Forgive the intrusion. It wasn't easy to catch up with you. Oh, Your Majesty is here. Your Majesty, what a surprise. Anivia says in a voice that indicates anything but. Either your chief scout is concealing her shock very well, or is already well aware of the Queen's presence in camp. The Queen takes her place at the table. Please continue your discussion and try to imagine I'm not here. I'd like to hear the plan you settle on. Anivia spreads an old map of the city on the table. The gates are old and rotten now. We can get through them with a ram. And there will be street fights. It'll be a hell of a fight in Drezen. Luckily, somewhere in the city there's a sacred banner. The Sword of Valor. Iomede's holy relic. Wouldn't fall to corruption like ever. The demons just kept it as a trophy. A sign of our disgrace. And now it's going to be their downfall. If you find it and raise it again, all the demons in the city will be weakened. And lose their ability to teleport. That's when we'll chop them up like blind rats. Don't forget Staunton Vane is somewhere out there. The same traitor who gave Drezen over to the demons in the first place. He won't part with that banner easily. Nora raises her hand like a student in class. May I say something? May I? I have a plan. Regia looks at you without speaking. It seems he has a suggestion. One of the Eagle Watch Knights are going to do. Same as everyone else, die for nothing. Rebecca's eyes shine feverishly in her gaunt face. Were you lying to yourself, each other, the gods? For a moment she looks at the Queen's stony face, hesitating. Then she continues in a hollow voice, everything is futile. You all realize you're going to die. We're leading our people to the slaughter. Our army was almost defeated by a swarm of gargoyles. We won't last 5 minutes in Drezen. Beth, are you nuts? Says Anivia. Yes, it's a dangerous gig. We all knew what we were signing up for. But now that we're here, you want us to shit our pants and go home? We got to bloody Drezen by some miracle and we're about to take it back. Kinda late to chicken out, don't you think? Doesn't matter what we do, the lad hanging on the hook next to me didn't want to die. What could he do to fend off death? What could I do? We're all doomed. But only a few of us are willing to admit it. By this time tomorrow, we'll all be dead. Her best voice drifts away, then seems to carry from a distance, making its way through the sticky veil of fog that fills your mind. The demon that's appeared inside your soul struggles to be free. And more, and its wave of rage will engulf you. No, TikTok. Sorry about that, my dog was attacking one of my shoes. Beth, pull yourself together. Remember, Canabres, despite everything we won, we stopped a catastrophe. We won? Yes, by some miracle we took a bite out of the demon forces. Without the power you were granted, we'd have died in the great garrison. End of story. Drezen will be our death. You, Commander, might still have a chance to be saved, but you're leading your people to certain ruin. You pathetic little nothing. You were so proud of your strength, and yet you broke so easily. Demonic rage inside you seethes and searches for an exit. It struggles to get out, exhausting, threatening, and convincing at the same time. You also feel strong enough to keep it under control if you want to. There you have it, a perfect illustration of why the Crusades have made not an inch of progress in 100 years. A winding upstart commander has been put in charge of a knightly order by an idealistic queen, circumventing all rules of military hierarchy, and now said upstart has crumbled in her first serious trial. Reginald chuckles harshly. Absolutely everything in this situation, from the story of Irabeth's rise to the reasons why she lost her reason and morale, demonstrates how dire matters truly are on our front. These problems can be rectified, of course, but to do that, we will need to drive back the black sheep from the herd. Sir Paralictor, are you comfortable with this idealistic queen standing next to you? Very much so, Your Majesty. Besides, you asked us not to pay you any heed. The Queen looks at Irabeth. Her voice, when she begins to talk, surprisingly soft. I was in your place once, Commander Tirabade, many, many years ago. I also wanted to throw my sword to the ground and give up. What made you want that, Your Majesty? What happened? Irabeth avoids looking at the Queen. What happened? My god died. The neighbouring lands were being devoured by the world wound, and it seemed it wouldn't stop at Socorus. Gulfrey's voice remains warm, if a little pensive. In this moment, it's easy to believe that she's more than a century old and has seen all the horrible events of the region unfold before her eyes. But I am still here and my kingdom still stands, just as it did the day my doubts nearly got the better of me. Will not yet surrender. Such behaviour is unacceptable for an officer, and is tantamount to treason. No, I'm not going to arrest her. Perhaps the demon is stronger than I thought. The flash of rage is blindingly bright, and at the same time very brief. It fits into a single blow, quick, cruel, immediate. The fog in your head recedes, you see Irabeth groaning at your feet, and your hand covered in blood. Irabeth slowly stands, feels her face, and looks for a moment at the blood on her hand. Her usual sense and resolution returns slowly to her eyes. Forgive me, Commander, I had a moment of weakness. Won't happen again. It better not, Irabeth. You feel the intense stare of Queen Galfrey. She says nothing, but she's surely making some observations, drawing conclusions. For a while, no one dares to break the silence. Then Anivia exhales loudly and lifts her chin up. Her cheeks are red. Irabeth, are you alright, Commander? What the? Irabeth looks at Anivia. Enough, Nevi. I lost my head and the Commander put me back where it belongs. My mind back where it belongs. Let's drop the subject. Without waiting a response, she turns to you. Commander, what exactly did you want to discuss? Wendoaga's kept silence up to now breaks into a smile of satisfaction. What will this brawl lead to? Will our heads adorn the gates of Drezen tomorrow? Anxiety, impatience, fear. And you, Master, standing in the midst of this chaos. A real leader, a rare breed. I want you to know whatever you decide now, I will be near. Wendoag says the last word with a peculiar purring intonation. If we survive this battle, find me. I will pay you the respect a victor deserves. The Huntress gives a long, slow blink like a cat. My queen, what are your plans? I'll storm the city with an army. I'm told that my presence improves morale. What will the Eagle Watch Knights do? The Eagle Watch are the most experienced crusaders in the army. They must set an example to the others. We'll spread them across other units, so each one has a few. I will fight in the group that storms the gates. Reginald, what do you want to suggest? My scouts were able to approach the fortress walls. They learned something unpleasant. Demons have giants who can shoot alchemist fire from catapults. or sometimes even worse. They're positioned here. Reginald draws crosses on the city map. Luckily, as Denevia said, city's fortifications are in a sorry state. If we come from this side, though, through the temple ruins, we can sneak up to the giants and finish them off before they inflict any serious damage on our army. It's a highly risky maneuver. My unit was injured and exhausted or suffered significant losses. I would consider the risk excessive and never countenance the plan. Fortunately, thanks to the commander's timely aid, the Hell Knights suffered almost no losses during the encounter with the gargoyles. We're ready to perform the maneuver, but we'll need cover in case we run into any special demons, like the Nabasu we all remember. Commander, I'd like your party to attack the giants with us. The fighters won't like that. Our lads are hoping the commander will personally lead them into battle. I'll go off with the Hell Knights. Really, they won't like it. I'm getting tired of talking about the outrageous state of discipline in the Crusader army. Shall we see how they like fire raining down on them from the sky? Nora, what's your plan? Oh, my plan is great. A magnificent plan. Here, take a look. Nora spreads another map across the table. I had to dig in the archives to find it, but it was worth it. This is it, the ace that will bring us victory. This is the map of a secret passage that leads to Drezen, Drezen's dungeons. An entire army can't pass through there. Your unit can easily get through, strike the demons from below. They definitely won't be expecting that. Besides, of course we don't know exactly where the Sword of Valor is stored, but I think we should look in the dungeons first. With a little luck, you'll win the battle before the demons will even realise it's begun. We attack tomorrow at dawn. Begin preparations. Where will you be in this battle? And here, my friends, I break the fourth wall briefly. What I know of this is that your selection has two effects. First, the entire city is at your disposal, but where you start depends who you pick. Second, so it's not that important because the entire city is at your disposal. Second, if you select the Hell Knights, you have to take Regil with you. I have no interest in taking Regil with me. So, we could sneak through the dungeon, but honestly, as a commander, I'm going to lead the charge. So you have chosen to ignore my suggestion. Regil, it was not for me. Your suggestions as to what to do would have got your entire platoon wiped out. Very well, I won't object. You lead this army and you bear the responsibility for the outcome of this operation. If you so command, I can send my people to act on their own, and I will attack with your group. Wonderful, that will boost their morale. Alright, we attack at dawn then. May the good gods help us. We shall rest. And we shall step outside. The reason for this is simple. I need to go to the healer's tent. Radimus is gone, of course. But Theodo is here. Commander, a slim young man, almost a boy, holding a shepherd's staff in his hands, looks at you with admiration and awe. He seems unsure whether to salute you or drop to his knees. Hesitantly, he simultaneously raises his hand in salute as he bends in a deep bow. Who are you? My name is Theodo, Commander, Theodo the Shepherd. From the last wall, I'm from humble stock, but village born and bred. I used to watch over the sheep, and once when I was a boy, a cleric passed through our village. Old Jod was his name. He was a kind man. He even gave me an apple, looked me in the eye and told me, "You've got a pure soul, boy. I see you're going to serve Eristil just like myself." There's no way I could be a cleric. I didn't even know the letters. When I heard of your crusade, my heart told me to join you, so I did. I may not know how to fight, but I can still help the warriors heal their wounds and comfort their suffering souls. I ran away from home in the dead of night, taking nothing with me, and came here. Since then, Eristil has started to give me spells, just like a real cleric, so that's how I came here. Boy sighs. At first, I just helped Honorable Radimus, and then, since he's gone, oh, he's me. You know what kind of help is a cleric, essentially. I see you attending the altar now. The young man casts a glance at the altar of Abadar and sighs. I know it's not exactly the done thing for a priest of Eristil to attend an altar of Abadar. What else can I do? I can't leave the soldiers without protection from the corruption of the Abyss, can I? And I can't leave esteemed Radimus's work unfinished. Show me the scrolls you're selling. And that needs to go to Regil. You can get rid of that. Now. Two of those should be enough. For now. Ah, if we sell these, we have more money at our disposal. Let's go down to scroll off. Get restoration. Only 3,000. And we want to look at some cures. $35. Alright, we have 27. We're only going to want to keep one of these. Keep the more expensive one. 34. I don't think anyone's going to use that. 26. That one. Both of them. And you can have that in case you need to ever do anything at range. Right, my friends, you've been fine companions. Wish to help the channel grow, hit the like, comment and subscribe. And join us next time as we march on Drezen. Fairly well.